Rotted. Knife and a gun, man. Fucking hell. Fuck.
Down. Police helicopter. Armed SWAT. There's someone with a gun inside. Someone with a gun inside. Police over there. They blocked off the whole road over there. Someone with a gun inside.
Yo, this is the Scarcity Studios YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And our sponsors are Alpha Claims and Hire Birmingham, the leading and best accident management company. Get a replacement car anywhere in 1 hour. I really appreciate you joining me today, and this is a breaking story coming from Crawley in West Sussex. There has been a serious situation involving armed police at Crawley College at around 3 PM this afternoon, and an 18-year-old man was arrested after 2 teachers were injured. In an official statement, police say they are working with counter-terrorist officers after 2 staff members at the college in Sussex were injured when a man in a mask armed with a gun and a knife attacked them in front of terrified students. We have this footage of showing the moment that a teacher actually tries to apprehend the man on the floor. One of the teachers was stabbed in the hand and he sustained minor injuries, and a handgun that contained blank firing bullets was fired in his direction. And I've seen that a lot of blogs were posting this as just a gun, but it was released very early on that it was a blank firing gun. Be very careful taking information on social media at face value. Always research it and check for yourself. Sadly, some people will, for more views, make it sound worse than it is. Dozens of armed police swooped on Crawley College after the incident, and police helicopters were also scrambled to the scene, and snipers took up positions around the centre, following multiple reports of gunfire. There is footage as well of children documenting what was happening outside their college. Sussex police said on Monday night that the force was liaising with the terror police to make sure that all lines of inquiry were investigated, but everything is open at this stage. The Further Education College was initially placed in lockdown just before it was evacuated, with students describing the terror they felt when they realised what was happening. One witness at the scene said the attacker was dressed from head to foot in black. He had a mask covering his face, a hoodie and sunglasses. A video shared on social media showed someone being held on the floor by several people outside the college, while the person holding the camera says, "My man had a knife and a gun." Witnesses said a member of staff was involved in apprehending the suspect. The eyewitness said he was waving the gun around indiscriminately, pointing it at everyone. He was also carrying a knife and stabbed someone in the hand before firing the gun. It looked like he was firing blanks, but it was absolutely terrifying. Eyewitness Elise, who is studying for motor mechanics diploma, said she and fellow students left the classroom after hearing several gunshots being fired, and everyone dived out of the classroom. I saw the gunman in a hoodie and a mask, and I was only yards away from him. I seen a pistol in his hand and he was waving it around. I don't think he was very old, but it was difficult to see behind the mask and the hoodie. He pointed the gun at a tutor, but there was just blanks in there. Thank God, I was so shocked. He continued ranting and shouting and telling people to run. He was trying to scare people deliberately. Everyone was very scared. Chief Superintendent Howard Hodges added, "We continue with a large policing presence in Crawley, and we are appealing to anyone with information to come forward." 2 staff members suffered minor injuries and presented themselves at a walk-in centre, and no one else was injured in the incident. Roads to the vicinity of the college have been closed, and they have told members of the public to stay away from the area at this time. Another student called Eddie, who's 18 years old, told the Telegraph newspaper that it was absolutely terrifying. They heard shots ring out, and I saw a guy in a hoodie and a mask moving through the college. He said, "Run for your lives, run. Jumping around all over the place," he said, and then some shots were fired. Nobody could tell or knew that they were not live bullets. It was the scariest thing I've ever seen, and everyone thought it was a terror attack. And I thought to myself, oh my God, he's going to kill everyone. A Sussex police spokesman said police responded to a series of gunshots at Crawley College after multiple calls at 3:10. One man was detained at the scene, and police are asking people to stay away from the area, and staff was also evacuated. And nobody suffered any gunshot injuries in the incident. An explosive ordnance disposal unit attended the scene, along with the fire and rescue service, and the college is closed for the day. Witnesses describe more than 100 police officers turning up at the scene after reports of the gunshots. and 2 helicopters were patrolling throughout the afternoon, and members of the ambulance and fire service were also present throughout the day. A group of people were being escorted out of the building, and you could see that there was students as well as teachers in the lines. So this is a bizarre situation, and it's very early days. Of course, people are going to speculate as to what they think has happened, but the facts have yet to come out. So we'll definitely keep you updated with this story. Fair play to the teacher that got involved to prevent this situation that may have got even worse. So really appreciate you joining me for this episode. I'll be back again very shortly with some more news. Peace.